What is up? So today, we're going to talk about this. The 13th annual Bonebat Comedy of Horrors Film Fest, which is put on by a local fellow, and I'm sure he has a lot of help. There are a lot of nice people working there. But Stephen Holitz, staple in the local metal scene, goes to a lot of shows, is in a band. I forget the name of the band at the moment. But yeah, so he's been putting this on for a while now, 13 years, I guess. Makes sense. And what it is, right, Comedy of Horrors. So what's that? So it's a variety of horror short films, mostly. Some of them literally 5 seconds. All the way up to, I think an hour was the longest one that I saw. But they're from all over the world, although he does separate, let's see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it very well, right? Pacific Northwest or Washington premiere or USA premiere, world premiere. So, wanted to just talk about it real fast. And his daughter, Alex, did the art, which is awesome. I bought a shirt with this on it. I don't know where it is at the moment. It's probably in my closet. But before we go any further, you get a goodie bag when you enter. Now, this is an empty bag. But in it, which I haven't even looked in it yet, was so you have your program, right? And then from some of the sponsors, so Dark Knight Comics, Blue Book #1, Trick or Read. And I haven't looked through it yet, so I don't know what it's about. And that's cool, though. So thank you to Dark Horse for supporting such a cool event. Dolcetta chocolate, 45% milk chocolate. I'm a dark chocolate person myself, but so sticker, right? But this time the evil flying monkey's holding the umbrella. Pretty nice. The witch melts. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that yet. Nice. So this is your ticket. You get a collectible physical ticket, which is nice. You don't get that much anymore. And it looks like a little figurine. Little tiny. You can't see it that well. I'm not going to open it yet. Starfinder Battles, Planets of Peril, Green Skittermander. So it looks like some sort of multi-armed little green monster thing with a sword. So that's cool. So you get these goodies in your goodie bag. I bought a shirt, and I got a poster from one of their previous ones as well. So this is the, I think this was 2015. Yeah, 2015. Pretty cool poster. It's a little dark, sorry. But anyway, so there's that. So I unfortunately only got to stay for half of it, the first half. But it was great, and it's an all-day event. Okay, open at 12:30 and closes at about 11:52 p.m. So there you go. So I'm just gonna do a real fast. Let's see. The Lure was one of my favorites. It was a very short one, directed by Tony Hipwell. Tiny Thing by directed by Joshua Giuliano. I'm probably not saying that right. It was cool. I'd like to see more from him. Nevermore was an animated short directed by Eve Edelson. It was cool. Little twist on the Poe classic. In the Mirrors by Merlin Kamosi had a lot of potential. It was a really short one, so I would have liked to have seen a little bit more. Dead Enders by Fidel Ruiz Healy and Tyler Walker had a lot of potential also. Pretty good comedy piece there. And then there was the first feature, Bloody Bridget. It was a bit longer, about an hour. And that was directed by Richard Elfman. Wasn't my favorite. I mean, I applaud them for doing what they're doing, and there was a lot of kind of horror shtick in it, but it wasn't my favorite. So, lots of great things though, and I'm glad I was there for it. And then there was a break, And then there's a shorts block, so a whole bunch of shorts back to back to back. English Tutor by Jaho Koo, and I think that was filmed in Korea, but it may have not been. It says Republic of Korea, so that was really cool and had a lot of potential for longer films from Jaho Koo. Yule Cat from Sweden, Albin Glassel, was a really neat twist on what I believe was some Swedish lore. 5-second films, literally 5-second films. Really cool, funny mini films, just back to back to back. There were 6 of them, which was great. Wet Fish by The Big Red Button. Pretty much had everybody rolling in stitches. It was great and very unexpected. So there's that. My Scary Indian Wedding. I don't love the name. The premise was awesome. So anyway, I could keep going through these. The Reclaimers was the second kind of feature, directed by Jason Sheedy. It was really good and some really interesting stuff. So unfortunately, I had to leave shortly after the first half, but the Pine Box Boys, who kind of like a rock band with a banjo, a lot of horror theme in there. They played for, I don't know, 50 minutes or so, and they were a lot of fun. So I am sad that I missed basically double all of that. There was a prize giveaway, and yeah. So this has been going on in Seattle for a while, and it looks like you can Kickstart. You can join Kickstarter and help them out, and support not only a local event, but artists from all over the world creating horror comedies and horror and thought-provoking horror and all sorts of stuff. So if you come to Seattle around, I think it's around April every year, you should make time to go to this. It is an all-day event, but you are free to kind of come and go as you please. I believe some of the directors are present, so you can talk to them. Presumably, don't hold them to my word, but and yeah, and it looks like if you're looking to support in other ways, it looks like you could donate right to the goodie bags, or Kickstart, or other ways to sponsor. There's a lot of other sponsors, but again, you can't read because it's oddly dark in here. So that's it. It was awesome, and Steve Holitz is awesome, and it was a really good time, and you should go. All right, goodbye.